Ivy Valentine subscribes to Mark Yoon, so should you. Enjoy your treat!
So I came across this tweet, and after doing a little bit of research in it, it does seem that we are getting a new Bleach game, and it looks like it's more likely than not to be a console game, and not yet another mobile game or something that obviously nobody wants because we want a new Bleach console game. We haven't had one since like Soul Resurrection, and it's like the Wii and the PS3 are pretty much where Bleach lives, and that's it. That's also where they seem to have gone to die. But no, we are actually getting a new one, and I'm going to jump into that right now. So I'm going to read the tweet for you directly off my phone, and the tweet says, Shueisha Incorporated in Europe has filed for a trademark. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. This is likely a PC console game, as the same nice classes were used for applications for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, One Piece Odyssey, and many others. You can actually see the tweet here, and I'm also going to show the actual filing for the trademark, as you can see here also, so that you can get a better idea just for yourself. And then I looked up this article for 2024 coming soon, and it says new Bleach mobile game, Bleach Soul Resonance, is coming globally in 2024. So it's not a new mobile game because we're already getting an official licensed mobile game coming, which is Bleach Soul Resonance. And that's coming in 2024. So we literally are getting a Bleach console game. That's the only option here. That's the only explanation. They wouldn't file for a trademark for nothing, and it's definitely not for the ongoing anime because that's for the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. The manga's already been done. So the only explanation that we literally have via process of elimination is a brand new Bleach game, which is extremely exciting. And it's also glad that this is not one of the projects that Bandai Namco had shelved or canceled after Jujutsu Kaisen and other anime games didn't live up to their potential with Bandai Namco. There was a 5-game project deal that they actually got rid of, and this is not one of the games. So I'm excited for this because as somebody who's like an avid Bleach fan, we don't eat that often. Like, we literally have been waiting for a new Bleach game for 2 generations. Like, the PS4 Bleach was completely absent. Like I said, the last game that we had for Bleach was Soul Resurrection on the PS3, which was a good Koei Tecmo style of game. Don't get me wrong, and there were cool unlocks like the villain from the Hellverse and also Skullclad Ichigo. Both of those were awesome options and surprises to have in that game. But we actually get 1,000-Year Blood War stuff in this. It's going to be updated. I guess the last time we were actually able to play as like 1,000-Year Blood War things is Jump Force, which we all know what happened there. So I don't think any of us are jumping onto Jump Force anytime soon so that we can play as like a current Ichigo or something like that. Like, I do really want to see what this game has in store for us. I won't even be too mad if it's like not a fighting game. If it's like another type of Koei Tecmo style of game, that would be kind of cool. But I also really want a new fighting game for Bleach, and hopefully it's done proper, because a lot of these like arena anime games have just not been it recently, and as a fan of those games and that genre, I really want to see like a good game done properly, especially for something as like famous and great as Bleach. There's so much there that they can actually work on, so much that they can actually do with that game. So hopefully we get an official announcement, I guess, soon, and not just like leading off the laurels of trademarks and stuff like that. But I really am excited for this, and I can't see any other option to what the trademark could possibly be. Like I said, I went through the list, and there's nothing else that it would actually be for. They're definitely not going to name something like that for like a pachinko machine in Japan, for example. Like, that it wouldn't have like a specific name. It would just be like the actual trademark for the game itself. I mean, there are a lot of options of what this game could possibly be. Like, are we getting like another RPG? Are we getting like an open world kind of action adventure type game like we see with Sandland? Is it going to be something that is just a straight up one-on-one fighting game? Is there going to be like a tag system? There's like so much potential for what they can actually do with Bleach because of the IP and how the game actually works. So I don't know, there's like plenty of ideas that are racing through my head. Maybe we'll talk about the possibilities in an upcoming video, but that's just super exciting for me, and I can't wait to see like what they're doing. Like, what arcs are they going to cover too? Is it just going to be the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, or are they going to cover the entirety of the series? There's like so many things that like we could actually see from this that cause excitement, because there's a lot of stuff that we haven't seen from Bleach, unlike other games. Like, if you've played any part of Dragon Ball, right? In a game that we have, we've pretty much seen everything. Like, especially with Sparking Zero coming up, we're getting like Dragon Ball Super characters. We've already had that in like in Fighters, and we've also had that in Xenoverse 2. So that, like, this is a weird thing because like Naruto has been covered in games. Dragon Ball has been covered in games. Like everything, like I know we're getting a new Hunter x Hunter game, and I'm excited about that also. But like, it's like, what are we gonna see from this? Like, what can we possibly see in this part of Bleach in the future of this franchise that we haven't seen before? The 1,000-Year Blood War arc is like a really good story so far, and I'm not sure if they're actually going to release it until after it finishes. I know that the second part is actually coming out in the summer, I believe, but I am definitely like rearing up to see what we're going to see and what kind of characters we're going to have. Is it just going to be canon the 1,000-Year Blood War arc though? Because like there's characters that have already passed in Bleach that I really want to see actually in this game, like Okuiara and stuff like that. Like I'd really like to see cool characters like that, so I do hope they actually cover like the Rukia retrieval arc or the Hueco Mundo arc. I really want to hope that they actually cover some of that stuff because like there are characters in there that I really want to see return. And other stuff that we haven't seen that might not be the greatest, like the Bento arc and stuff like that. I would hopefully like, they do it like justice, and I would like to see some of the characters from them. But we haven't seen a lot of that covered in games because, like I said, Bleach hasn't really had a game in a while. So there's a lot of good possibilities that we can have with this, and I'm just hopefully they do it justice. And I also hope it's not the last Bleach game. Like, Dragon Ball was over for a while when they were getting tons of Dragon Ball games. I know it's Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball, and it's like not really like up there with Bleach. Like Bleach is like way less known than Dragon Ball. Like you can go to somebody's grandma and they'll know who Goku is. But same with Naruto. Like we had after that was over, even though technically it's not over because there's Boruto. But anyway, like Bleach just seems like it's just shade, and I don't want to see it get shade. I want to see this series thrive, and I want to like reinvigorate people or people who never watched the show before buy the game, like the characters, and want to go and actually like binge read the manga or go after some of the games that came out in the past and stuff like that. I just like, there's a lot of gold there, and I really am glad that they're not squandering it, and I'm glad that we're actually getting a new game, because I was talking to Ragaroth about it before, and we were just like really afraid that we weren't going to get a new Bleach game with the 1,000-Year Blood War arc anime returning, and it seems that we are. So I don't know, guys. I'm super excited. Sorry about the wardrobe change. I had like more thoughts when I was like done recording, so I had to just like throw this kind of stuff out there, and I'm sorry for being more excited than I usually am. I just like, Bleach seems to never get any love from games, and I'm really happy that we're actually getting a new Bleach game, and that's all I can really say about that. I want to know what you guys have to think in the comment section down below, so jump in there and let me know if you're excited or not. Are you a Bleach fan? There's a lot of things that like we can talk about down there, or you can join the Discord, we can talk about it there. But there's nothing else really to say about this except for the information that I like searched for. I was afraid it would be a mobile game. I searched for that. No, we are getting a new licensed mobile game as well, so that's not that. I'm just excited, and hopefully we can actually be eating good as anime and especially Bleach fans in 2025 or whenever this game decides to make its appearance. So that's going to be the video for today, guys. I do have another video this week that's going to be coming up, and you can catch it on the shorts if you miss it, but I do want to talk about, after Akira Toriyama's passing, I do want to talk about my relationship to Dragon Ball and how it has actually literally changed and affected multiple aspects of my life. I'm not super young, and I started watching Dragon Ball in like 1988, so I have a lot to say, whether it's my art career, even my YouTube starting, like all that stuff is like thanks to Dragon Ball, so I really want to talk about that, and I hope you guys will stick around for that video as well. But leave the like if you guys like the video, and I appreciate you being here and watching the videos, and as I always say, guys, I love it, thank you,
and thank you.